Hello everyone, and welcome to a hopefully better episode of Rush Hour. I'm your host, Robo, once again, and, well, this episode should have better quality matches. Anyway, I did not explain this last time because I forgot to, but here's how the event will work. Each bot will get up to 4 matches in a fight card setup. The top 16 bots of those will get to move on to our double elimination winners round. But the rest of the bots that did not get into the top 16 will start out in the losers. If you're in the winners bracket, you can lose twice before you're out. But in the losers, you only get one chance. Because I want to give everybody an actual chance of making it. Anyway, let's start off tonight with our first match between a cluster and a bot that was actually made to fight those robots, apparently. It's time to rustle some jimmies, because it's the rustling, I hope I said that right, versus the jimmies. The jimmies, aka Jim Jr. and Jim Jr., his better sibling, are two cluster bot horizontals made by Done Deal Showdown. Strengths are good weapon, amazing design, and they're so adorable. Why would you even want to destroy them? Weakness is they're gonna be easy to throw around the arena. Next up, it's the rustling, because get it, rustling jimmies. Oh, I do not know how many times I'm gonna make this joke. It's made by Uni. It's a hammer. Let's go. I love me some hammers. Strengths is good dustpan, fast hammer, and weakness is weak armor. Let's see how this match goes. This was very epic match. Both Jimmies came out immediately and the rustling got under and delivered some hammer shots, which meant it actually successfully rustled some Jimmies. It kept getting stuck, which let the Jimmies tear off some wheel pieces. And then one of the Jimmies destroyed that hammer mechanism, making it limp. And then the Jimmies fought over who got to claim the hammer as their own, so one of them murdered the daughter. Rest in peace, Yellow Jimmy, you'll never be forgotten. And then the Red Jimmy decided to go in for the kill shot after a couple of moments, and destroyed the entire back half, leaving a flaming monkey on fire. Rest in peace. Next up, we have our first rumble. It's Banana Q versus Press Start versus Kebab. Press Start is made by Treacherous YouTube, I believe. Or just Treacherous YT. It is a flame-throwing wedge, similar to Shaman. Strength is similar to Shaman. Weakness, wield durability bad. Flame weapon weak. Next up, it's Banana Cube by Neon Calypso. It is a drum spinner. Strength is very durable. Weapon delivers nice shots, and it doesn't need a wedge to get under. Weakness is it can gyro, which means bots can probably get under. And then it's Kebab by Sky. It is a full angled spinner. Strength is it can deliver massive shots. The entire bot's pretty much protected by that weapon. Weakness is that horizontal spinner or whatever angled spinner can cause the bot to do some blippage gyro, which can make it so it wheelies every time it goes forward. Let's see how this match goes. This was a very fun match. Press start, lost both its wheels at the beginning, do not count the judge's decision. Kebab seemed to be winning control most of the time, pushing around, but that weapon was pretty much not spinning most of the match. And Banana Cube just kept launching it. But Banana Cube did get an extra. But Banana Cube technically gets priority over the kill on press start, as it delivered pretty much the last good shots on those wheels. Anyway, we have our judges' decisions in. After a full 3 minutes of match, we go to the judges. Judge 1, I believe that is blooper spoof. Yep, that's blooper spoof. Blooper spoof judged the battle 6-9 in favor of Kebab. Judge Hobo scored the battle 8-7 in favor of Banana. And Judge Robo scored the battle 9-6. And your winner by a 23-22 decision, a match that was only decided by 1 point, is Banana Q. That was a very close match, so I can see it being kind of controversial in the eyes of some people. Anyway, let's move on to our next match. Next up, it's Insignificance versus All Rise. All Rise is made by Midnight Crow. It is a lift or grabber. Strengths is low to the ground and maneuverable. Weaknesses, paper armor. Again, let's go. Next up, it's Insignificance by CHB. It is a two-wheel drive vertical spinner that packs mass power. Strengths is, it's a vert made by CHB. If you know a CHB vert, you know it's good. Weakness. Exposed cat motor? Let's see how this match goes.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna be lazy and describe this match using the only way I know possible. Hey guys, what's the damage system in this game like? You hit part go boom. Part fall off. No, leave server. And Significance was made all rises part go boom, and it fell off, and it went boom. And then it died. Top 10 most suppressing matches ever, let's go. Next up, after that very amazing match, it's Shrapnel versus Midnight Star. Midnight Star is made by Jordan. You probably know it as Midnight Sun in the heavyweights. It is a nasty vertical spinner with a large tooth. Strengths is, bite is extremely good. It hits hard and it's maneuverable. Weakness. If it gets flipped, the bot cannot get too much traction, which is going to probably give it some issues. It's taking up Shrapnel by Primal. Shrapnel is designed after Sunrise, and it's a design that's similar to Sunrise and Infinite Universe, which are two very low bots that are very good. Strengths is powerful weapon, low to the ground. Weakness is one hit to those wheels and it floaties. Let's see how this match goes. Shrapnel was dominating this match early. He kept getting underneath Midnight Star, but the weapon was spinning so fast he could not get any bite. If that thing was a bar spinner or was spinning any slower, it would have gotten bite and it would probably decimated Midnight Star. Midnight Star got one opportunity, and it took advantage. It flipped itself over in the process, but it blew up everything on shrapnel, meaning that it was the winner. So, yep, Midnight Star makes a comeback. That was a very impressive match from both bots, especially that big hit by Midnight Star. Next up, it's Hypershot versus Michael B. Mike B? Mike B? Mike B is made by Blooper Spoof, aka the guy who stole the TNT Arena Hazard for Blooper Spoof. It is now Michael B is a Swiss Army bot. It has wedge, it has lifter, and it has horizontal drum. Strengths is you never know what that thing's gonna run in until the match actually begins. Weakness is for the horizontal, which is what it's using in this match. It could get high centered, and then it can't, use the lifter to free itself from a wall, which is very, very much required against Hypershot, which is made by me. It is a front hinge flipper. Now, you may know front hinges from Sniper, but this thing is not Sniper. This is if Sniper had the same flipper as Lotus, so that front hinge tosses bots in the air. Strength is low to the ground, fast, maneuverable, and very powerful weapon. Weakness, untested, and it doesn't have the best armor. Let's see how this match goes. Did I win another match? Huh, apparently my forks are good. Anyway, I kept getting underneath Mike B, but the AI kept doing it. Bravo AI, you're amazing against other AI. And it just flipped it, and that thing, it's brutal. Holy. It dominated Mike B, it flipped itself over sometimes, and then Mike B did the funny, and he got stuck up on the wall and he could not get down because he did not have a lifter. Impressive match from me. And, well, who knows? Michael B does have the potential to make a good run because it is a Swiss Army. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. Our main event is Polybus, or Polybios, I don't know, by Hobo Drew. It is a two-wheel drive vertical spinner. Its strength is it's made by the person who has the most AI championships, and he's the Snail Bob 2 world record holder. Just like me, except I don't hold the world record in Snail Bob 2, I hold it in Spider-Man and the Masked Menace. Woohoo. And it hits hard. Weakness. Who needs weaknesses? Where we're going. And it's taking on Math is Hard by Min. It is a Deep Six style ball, and it hits hard. Strength, hits hard. Made by the person who has the second most amount of AI tournament wins. Weakness. It can't do math. How does it know how fast it's going, and how does it know how fast the weapons spin? If it doesn't know that, it won't get by it. Let's see how this match goes. Our main event went to the judge's decision, which is epic. Math is Hard kept getting those larger impacts, but it wasn't really controlled due to its small footprint. But Polybus kept just coming in, and it just kept delivering shots over and over again. Not with the weapon, but it just kept controlling and making Math is Hard fight against itself. Anyway, we have our judge's decision in. All three judges in this match scored the battle 8-6. I mean 8-7, not 8-6. That would be illogical. And your winner, by a 24-21 decision, Math is Hard loses. Polybus wins. Aha, I got you there. Yep, Polybus gets a win. Congrats, Hobo Drew. Both of your bots have bet min. That was an action-packed second episode with actually decent AI. We'll see you next week, as the two best bots out of each episode will try to dethrone each other to take home a pretty much confirmed spot, I believe, in the top 16. While the loser will have to lick its wounds and hope that they get another opponent. And we'll all be wondering if their first destructive win was a fluke, or was it truly a real win, but its opponent was too good for it. Let's find out next week on episode 3 of Rush Hour. This is Robo, signing off.